So Jump Force Season 2 DLC has been awesome. I mean, we've gotten Miram, we've gotten Hiei, we're getting Giorno and Orihime coming pretty soon, and we're also going to discuss another big character coming to Jump Force Season 2 DLC. Of course, today we're going to be discussing the almighty Cooler coming to Jump Force Season 2 DLC in the year 2021. Yes, and more. Yes, but before we do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell, enable all notifications to get the best content in anime and anime gaming from perfection. The natural selection of Jump Force, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Dragon Ball Fighters, and of course Naruto Shinobi Strikers. So, Cooler coming into Jump Force. It's big. Now, he's not as big of a character as Broly, but he is still one of those movie characters in all of anime that pretty much stand out and is as recognizable as a canonical character, a quote-unquote canonical character. I mean, the Dragon Ball movie characters work very differently than someone from, let's say, the Naruto movie verse or the One Piece movie verse. I think the only character that like fits that mold would be Douglas Bullet, and that would be it. But Dragon Ball movie characters are just as iconic and memorable as the canonical cast characters. So with Cooler coming to Jump Force Season 2 DLC, I know there's going to be plenty of fanfare coming into the game. So let's discuss his moves, his tools, his weaponry that's going to be used to bring complete destruction and revenge for the Cold family. So, first things first, I think that you would have to differentiate Cooler and Frieza, and you would have to emphasize how much more powerful Cooler is in that form than Frieza, barring Golden form of course, by giving him Death Ball as a regular ability. Now I think this would be good because, I mean, the way that the ultimate variation is, it's just one of those worst moves in Jump Force history type of moves, because it just has an awkward way of trying to hit the opponent. It also doesn't hit multiple opponents, but you can remedy that by making it a regular ability through Cooler, because again, in that fifth form, in that almighty fifth form, he's just the next level of the Cold family. So having him use the ultimate as a regular ability, I feel like would be great, and having him hit it and have it have like a area of effect or area or radius of destruction. And then again, if any supports or characters get caught in that radius of destruction, they take damage. So it like multiplies the damage. So if your opponent's just throwing out supports, you throw your Death Ball, bam, you can either hit the support or hit both for double damage. I feel like that's the way that this move needs to work. And it can also work as an evasive move, because depending upon how they decide to animate it, if your opponent literally jumps in the sky while they're, you know, performing the Death Ball, that could be like a mini escape or, you know, an evasive technique. I mean, that's the way that I would imagine it. Or if they trigger it on the ground, let's say they get armor while they're triggering this move, and I mean, that could also be very meta for Jump Force. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Now moving on to his next move, and I feel like it's an iconic move for him. Every Dragon Ball character needs a physical technique. They need a physical rushdown technique in this game. So we're going to be bringing in Cooler's Death Chaser. I mean, it's pretty iconic. It's one of his most iconic scenes from the movie, the original movie, where he just like heel drops Goku in the gut, in the chest, and all you just see is this big, huge behemoth alien just stomping down on Goku. So maybe just have him do a few punches or a few rushes, maybe each segment of the rush referencing a different portion of the movie. Maybe you can mix in some of the moves from the Metal Cooler movie, where he does a different variation of rushes and integrate it into the move, because he did some good rushdown techniques in that too. But just have it in with that almighty lightning drop Death Chaser heel, where he stomps the opponent in the ground, and all you see is this just large Cooler just crushing the opponent and leaving like a little crater or something. Of course, you know how Jump Force works. There's no permanent destruction, but just seeing that in the move itself would be great. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Now, for Cooler's third and final ability, we're going to be reaching back into Rage and Blast 2, the first game that Cooler was reintegrated into from Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Now I wanted an evolution of the Death Beam because he's gotta have it, but we don't want to copy and paste, and we want a stronger variant. In enters Cooler's ultimate from Rage and Blast 2, Chaotic End Death Beam. Now this move is a riot to watch. It is one of the most beautiful cinematic moves in that game, and bringing it into the Jump Force game would just be so beautiful to look at. So basically Cooler hits the opponent with a Death Beam, which triggers a cinematic of a barrage of Death Beams. And I feel like making this move 2 meters would be fair, 2 to 3 meters, because it's going to do over 30% of your health, making a Death Beam, surprise, an actual Death Beam. Now this is how it's going to work. At it costing 2 to 3 meters is going to be unblockable, so you can create block strings. If the opponent is blocking or sitting on their guard and you're close up and you're doing combos, you can send out the Chaotic End and get them off of that block. Again, this is devised to really, shake up the meta, make it something different. Get us away from the mundane gameplay of Jump Force for a while and make people actually be on their toes with their defense. Also, having to do 30% damage is going to stress some urgency at avoiding this move, so you actually get some high-end fights instead of a camp fest in Jump Force. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, but this move is beautiful, and bringing it over to Jump Force just feels right. Also, having it be used at a distance is going to be something to laugh at too. Again, this is actually a balanced move, having it cost 2 to 3 meters, do 30% damage, have it be unblockable. Yes, all this stuff is meta, but it is balanced, and it does a great job at changing Jump Force. And finally, Cooler's ultimate in Jump Force Season 2 DLC. We have to talk about it, Supernova. Yes, yes, and more yes. Now, it's not going to be your generic ball style ultimate. He's not going to just, get the Supernova in his hands and just throw it at the opponent. No, that's too easy. We know that most ball style ultimates suck. Even if you can grab into them, most of them have a tendency to miss and be just, rather unappealing to look at. But Supernova is going to change that, because Cooler is going to actually start off from a rush. He's going to tackle the opponent first, like a rush style ultimate, hit the opponent with a barrage of physical blows and techniques, and lay them out on the ground, and then gather the Supernova in his hands and throws it at the opponent. This is the best option for him, and it's the best option for most ball style ultimates from this point forward, because it's been proven that they are insignificant, they are unimportant, they don't work. We just have to get away from it. So we got to do it like this. We have to make Supernova stand out, with the opponent getting engulfed in a big yellow sunburst of destruction. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Hey, I know you love today's Jump Force Season 2 DLC video discussing Cooler coming to Jump Force Season 2 DLC. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell, enable all notifications for your content hub of anime and anime gaming for Jump Force, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Dragon Ball Fighters, and of course Naurto Shinobi Strikers, here from Perfection, the natural selection anime and anime games. Peace.